Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very long overdue episode of Ted's Food Reviews. This is the sort of kind of secondary show I do here on Ted's Food Cellar, where I review all sorts of interesting and sometimes very debatable food products on this channel. Kind of basically trying to sort of kind of cut across between one of those food review channels and Ashens. So, in fact, actually, I've been told before by a couple of my friends that I sound like Ashens. I'm not quite sure where that comes from. Although I guess I do sort of kind of put on a bit of an inflection occasionally when I'm in my when I'm recording my videos to kind of sort of give it a bit more of a presenter sort of vibe, if you see what I mean. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at two very special little treats. We're going to be taking a look at some stuff that I got in my recent Sainsbury's groceries delivery that I just bought in today, actually. Now, you know, when you've just done some work, you probably fancy a nice sort of hearty meal. Now, I just sort of did a bit of tidying up. I cleaned the shower, I brought in the Sainsbury's delivery, and I did a couple of loads of washing. So I think it's just right that I deserve myself a nice little treat, a nice little hearty meal. And today, I'm going to be taking a look at the Stamford Street Food Company Minced Beef Hot Pot, which serves one. Yeah, I saw this when I was doing my Sainsbury's groceries delivery about a week ago when I was setting it up. And it's 45 pence for what is supposed to be an entire meal for one. So, how true that it's a minced beef hot pot is going to probably be left up to imagination, I should imagine. But the nutrition information isn't too terrible. It's only got 13.5 grams of fat, 4.4 grams of saturates, 5.5 grams of sugar, 1.64 grams of salt. So that's kind of what I would expect for this. Now, I've heated this up already to save time for recording this video. The packaging is pretty dull, I've got to say. Yeah, the ingredients say potatoes, onion, carrot, celery, leek, peas, tomato puree, corn flour, fortified wheat flour, sugar, salt, caramelized sugar, yeast extract, onion powder, thyme, whey powder, and wait, hang on, what the hell is protein concentrate? Right, well, I mean, to be fair, all of that sounds pretty standard as what I'd expect of a cheap and cheerful 45p hot pot. So, as it's already been heated up in the microwave, let's take it out and see what it looks like. So, yep. Looks like diarrhea with some sliced potatoes on top. So, let's have a look at this. And so yeah, as you can see there, looks simply delightful. Looks basically like how I described it. Something Doc chucked up after it was, you know, put down, and then you just decided to heat it up in the microwave and chuck some sliced potatoes on top. The potatoes don't actually look too terrible. I will say that. I know the camera probably didn't show it too well, but I think the potatoes looked kind of alright. They look a bit sweaty after coming out of the microwave, which is a bit upsetting. But, you know, we'll go on as we mean to go on. So we've got our fork here. I've got a glass of water just in case this is as bad as I think it's going to be. It literally just smells of, like, cheap beef stock and salt and pepper. And that's basically what it smells like. It doesn't smell particularly noteworthy or great, but it doesn't smell terrible either, so we'll see how this actually is. But, oh wow. Yeah, it definitely looks better once you mix up a bit and sort of get rid of the skin after you've microwaved it. That doesn't look like any good hot pot I've seen. Jesus. Oh, God. This is going to be pretty bad anyway. Bone apple teeth. Wow. Why is oh my God, that beef is so tough. It's weirdly sweet as well. There's no saltiness to it at all. It's just fat, very like cheap industrial grade like beef seasoning, some virtually flavourless carrot and peas, onions that turn into mush, and yeah, it's really, the beef in particular, that's the thing that really strikes me, it's so hard to chew. Yeah, it's literally like they put the fat in between the joints of like beef topside and just like minced it up, and then just thought, all right, we weren't going to use this. Let's just chuck it in with some beef seasoning and some really low-grade vegetables and just call it a day. Yeah, that is fascinatingly bad. It's perhaps doesn't taste as bad as I thought it was going to be, but the texture is definitely worse than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I can taste the onion powder, but oh, good God, fuck me, that is really bad. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but look, let's at least try a bit of the potato. Ooh. Okay, in terms of texture, the potato is the best part, but in terms of actual flavour, the potato is the worst part. That is, oh my God. Literally, like, once you've microwaved it, the top of the potato slices goes all sort of like weirdly cardboardy and a bit sweaty, and then the underneath just turns into like this sort of like calcified, sort of like, you know, hardened mashed potato. Now, don't get me wrong, that sounds horrid, but I'm telling you, in comparison to all the other textures you get in this thing, it's miles above that. But then the flavour of that potato is just... It's just like potatoes that have been cooked, left out in the sun in a dry cupboard with like a mesh window overlooking it, and then left there for like 3 days and then reheated it, and it's just... Oh man, that is bad. I mean, like, it's not the worst thing I've ever eaten, this whole thing, but for 45p, I would honestly refuse it. I'd probably even refuse it if someone gave it to me for free. So, yep, that's going in the bin. Dear God, that was awful. I'm going to say like 2 out of 10. Probably actually like 1.5 out of 10 even. That was awful. That was really, truly awful. Good God. Oh, man. Well, you know what? After every main course, you've always got to have a nice pudding. Even if it's just something like a couple of bits of fruit, you've always got to have something sweet to offset the savoury. So, today we're going to be taking a look at what I believe to be one of the worst cereals in the world, which is Lucky Charms. I know probably a lot of Americans will be offended by that, but I have had this a couple of times, and it's honestly one of the worst cereals I've ever had. I just remember it being like very fake in terms of like the actual cereal bits, and then the marshmallow. I'm not even sure if it's actually marshmallow, to be honest. So, yeah, this is 20 grams of whole grain per serving. We'll see how true that is. For some reason they've got like the ingredients like printed on like the packet here, but like then they've got labels showing it again, like bizarre. Even more so than with the hot pot, I'm getting really worried by the ingredients of this thing, because there's some standard stuff like what you'd expect: whole grain oats, sugar, cornstarch, you know, and stuff like that, and glucose syrup and marshmallows. But then you get sort of like gelatin made from beef, which is natural and artificial flavourings, artificial colours, calcium phosphate. It's just like folic acid. Why is that in a cereal? Anyway, frosted toasted oat cereal with marshmallows. Frosted toasted puke with marshmallows. More like the marshmallows themselves are made of sort of yellow stuff you find under a sink that hasn't been washed for 10 years. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh my God, that really does just look like corn syrup and depression, doesn't it? Jesus. Alright, well, we'll actually know what this like is when we actually try it. So I've got some milk, just got to get a spoon. I'm not using one of the nice spoons. I'm just going to use one of the crappy plastic spoons I got from a takeaway from Itsu once. So, anyway, milk in first. This is going to be, I'm just hoping this is going to be at least better than that hot pot. That was truly awful. Okay. Oh, it's silhouetted against the inside of the packaging. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, Some American cereal, don't get me wrong, is good, but like just Lucky Charms in particular, I think is pretty awful. Anyway, God, there's just literally just like colours of just E numbers, just fake, just. Oh, it's staining the cereal. Oh, the E number colours from the. God, well, one in, one for all. Here we go. Oh, God, dear God, what the fuck? Why is the marshmallow like almost rock solid? The bloody cereal. All right. I will say the texture of this is actually not bad, but that cereal is saltier than the hot pot. It honestly tastes saltier than that bloody hot pot. I'm not joking. That is something special. Jesus Christ! Let me try a bit of the marshmallow on its own. Actually, oh God, it's really solid. Why is marshmallow solid? That's not marshmallow. That's like hardened, like corn sugar mixed with like folic acid or something. That is, oh God, that's just floss or just oh God. Oh wow. Wow, that is truly awful. Not as bad as I remember it, but dear God. It just tastes of fake. Like, people actually enjoy and eat this. Good God. I'd rather just have like a bowl of dry grape nuts with like agave syrup poured on it. That would be horrible, but it would be better than this. So yeah. Dear God, 1 out of 10. Jesus, that is really rubbish. Yeah, don't really know what else to say about it. So that will go in the bin as well, and that will also get 1 out of 10. But I hope you guys' puddings and dinners this weekend are better than whatever I just ate. So if you guys like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe, and give me any suggestions for future food products you want to see in the future. If you want to check out anything else I do online, I'll leave the links to all that in the video description down below. Yeah, if you like what you saw, leave a like, share and subscribe. But until next time, have fun, stay safe for whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, wash your hands, take a mask with you to the shops, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys in the kitchen next time on Ted's Food Reviews. Bye bye for now.